guess I could do art instead of software game dev. We'll see what I decide. Let's do art, just to mix it up simply because I think I've just been streaming game dev. So the category's not gonna matter for that. Okay. And then here's the like, I have never used Blender before. And now I'm like, well, the first step was finishing this. Because I never ironed out the beard shadow here. Or the highlights, rather. And I might want to iron out that, too. Although I think that's the only thing that I didn't iron out. I think everything else is kind of ironed out. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's, you know, perfect, but certainly a start. And then I just had the idea, right before I got on, that I'm like, I could do, what should we call it? Voxel art. I could voxelize it before I try doing Blender, since I don't know Blender. Okay, how exactly am I gonna get that curve going on here? With a bit of good old copy paste. Okay. Also need to. Yeah, I'm gonna be very curious how badly my stats tank now. This is entirely different from what I was doing earlier, which was all that Pirate Software Jam thing, but I'm like, I need to do something different. I've been doing that for quite a while. Oh, the mouth got oh, I grabbed the mouth there. I didn't really need to. There we go. That adds the curve. Yeah, I think that looks fine. It's like I almost want to move the eyeball up, maybe. I don't recall why I put the eyeball there exactly. Oh, let's see. Was there any other obvious, like, things to iron out? Obviously the colors here are a little off. Should go a little more like that, maybe? I don't know how to do art, and I keep trying to do it. I keep trying to tackle it. And that's one of those things of like, I think I've gotten a little better, but it's still not, like, good. Unity? I might have thought about clicking on Unity, but I didn't mean to. I was like, I don't need the shadow that thick. Or the highlights that thick, rather. Oh, maybe? This is one of those, like, I don't know what I'm doing. We're winging it. Which doesn't really work well when my character does not have wings. Oh yeah, this other edge here. Oh, it looks a little off too. I don't know. So maybe a little bit of this. Yeah, and I do. It's like, yeah, the stream's gonna be pretty quiet now. But that's fine. I'm learning. I don't need a bunch of people to watch me watch a video. Okay, so then it's this other bit here that's still looking kind of very off. It's nice to listen to something new. It's gonna very quickly dip into stuff that I know, though, but at least for now, I don't know this song. Oh, I can get back into the yapping, too. I could talk about... I had way too much food today. I went and made a pizza, and then had that whole pizza, and then I went and had some mangoes on top of that, because I'm like, oh, these are at the perfect amount of ripeness. I should eat a bunch of mangoes. So then I had both mangoes and pizza, which I really should have just stuck with like one or the other. I did not need both. But it was still good. It was good food. Just a lot. It was a lot of food. And then I found some snacks in the pantry. I ate way too many snacks too. So I went from like not eating a ton and being good about not eating a ton, and then just in a like emotional. Just well, some of it was the timing on the mangoes too. The ripeness of the mangoes. Like, well, it's a perfect time to eat them. Might as well eat them. I think maybe I need to change the contrast on it so I can actually see it. Yeah, this is the... I don't know what I'm doing here. I just need to kind of sort of maybe. I don't need like a full like... Here's the beard. Okay, why does this look like it's nice and pointy, and this looks like it's... because it is nice and pointy. And this is not pointy. Wait, so... It should tell me... It's both taller and less pointy. What? How? Huh? Wait, no, what the flippin' heck? Okay, I can pull these back. Let's just do this. There we go. That's the way I should do it. Wow! Oh, wow! What is the heck? You're definitely not the same spot. Why in the heck are you in a different spot? Why? I guess technically this should kind of tilt backwards, right? Oh boy. It's kind of like it. But I don't know how to do anything. I guess I think move this down a little bit. Whoops. No. It is move all frames, but not all layers. No. The other way around. All the layers and not all the frames. That's what I want. All the layers control. Naturally, you get the... There we go! So now the feet are lined up. So now it'll feel a little more like a spin. So now this hat seems a little small compared to this. Aha. Yeah, this won't work. Because this is kind of tilted back. So, like, how do I actually account for that? Okay, I think this also needs to be more prominent, more forward or thinner. Yeah, thinner. I do like the breakdown on this one. Oh yeah, I was yapping about what I was doing. I read some more 10 out of Wildfell Hall, and I think I left it right at the cliffhanger where it was the infidelity of her husband was found out, which they were teasing for the entire book, so it was kind of like, okay, you're finally getting to something. Wasn't all that, that's why I wasn't super excited about it. I'm like, yeah, he's been kind of hinting at this for quite a while. Okay, yeah, that's huge. Okay, maybe I should move. Okay, what if I move the eyeballs up a little bit? Does that look funky? Or does that look good? We're gonna leave the anime mouth how it is for now. Why on a different spot? Yeah, put them all together. Yeah, this is one of those ones where it's like, it's a bit of a bummer that it was just so immediate in that, oh, audience gone. I started a tad later today too, but it's just a bummer that it was, since I'm not streaming hours after a jam game, it's immediate, like, nah. But that's okay. Let's see, and are people still posting about it is the thing. I'm kind of expecting that it's dried up on here too. So. Okay, actually, since somebody was asking about a bot channel. Let's see if I can find it. That was a lot from the last time I was... I wonder why it... Oh, it took me to that simply because somebody was asking. There we go. Not related to any conversation that was happening, but that's okay. Because there's always conversation happening. Quite a large Discord, so... Oh, I guess I could just drop the game in this Discord too. I never did. Okay, yeah, people are dropping their games. There's a few of these that I'm like, okay, I've seen these. Yeah, it's like, so how many games were in between last time I... Yeah, okay. I think it's going slower than it was, but there's still a fair amount of conversation in there, so... Okay. So I think moving the eyes forward would help just a little bit. Yeah, the hat. The hat is very distinctly not working. Yeah, I could finish the whole spin, but I'm like, nah. I really just need the front profile, side profile. Although it doesn't really make sense because the mouth is not working, but I could try it, we'll see. Okay. Oh, I guess that's another good one to do, is to duplicate it. Let's do it on all of the layers, rather. There, so does that look good still? Oh, I'll have to undo that to fix the hat, but... It's almost like I would want to lean back the hat in profile view. Just because it looks like it's a little leaned back on front view. That seems to look okay. Is there an extra pixel somewhere? Or is it just something on my monitor? I guess this is my monitor? They're just dirty. Okay, so the question is, so the top of the ear there. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm starting off with just trying to do a front view and a profile view, and then maybe tackle the the scary thing that is Blender that I've never messed with before. But I did have the idea of I could take this and slap it into Magic of Voxel and do a voxelized version before I do Blender. Since I know a little bit about this. And it's just yet another version, so can help with your intermediate Blender knowledge. Okie dokie. I think I am going to do a fair amount of just sort of futzing with it. Just to see what I can figure out before look up tutorial stuff. I know this is the 3D cursor. But otherwise, I haven't looked into Blender much. Yeah, that's 3D modeling. It has... That's why I'm doing it, is so that I can learn a little more. And also expand my toolbox. Okay, so, but I need to change the hat, though. Try to help, but I won't listen. I'll hear you eventually. There's a delay in the stream and my brain, but eventually I'll hear what you're saying. I'll realize it well after the fact. Okay. So I need to shave off 5 pixels here, I guess. We can get it animated by the end of the stream? You are much more, I was just happy to have anything in Blender by the end of the stream. That was my goal. I was not going to try animating anything. Okay, so let's just cut off the hat here. Yeah, especially because I'm very new to Blender. Pretty new to 3D modeling in general. Which, I just keep seeing so many job requests for, like, that was the idea, was to do a, I also looked up how to do a multiplayer game Because that's also, like, I haven't really tackled an online multiplayer game either. And then the whole idea was Project Beanstalk, where it's just a bunch of gnomes climbing up a beanstalk as an online multiplayer game. Yeah, naturally, the thing I started working on was, oh, we'll do documents. That'll make it feel like it's a project. Although I really should just finish the stuff I've already started, but there was a friend of mine wanted to do a project, and he's still getting around to getting back into working on stuff, so I'm like, I'll continue learning before I get... Please don't do multiplayer yet? I've got 35 games under my belt, a couple of them that are multiplayer. I can try doing one multiplayer game. I'm keeping it simple too. It's literally just gonna be a rage game in you just jump up a beanstalk. Like that's the goal, is to just have a beanstalk and gnomes that jump up the little leaves on the beanstalk. Just to test multiplayer. So let's see, my multiplayer attempts have been Shank Your Friends and well, this is a Twitch Plays Tamagotchi. So not online multiplayer entirely, but well, this was the other one. We went way too yeah. Like this just visually looks absolutely terrible. Yeah, this was supposed to be a 2-day jam and we were gonna attempt online multiplayer. But yeah, this was a 2-week jam and I was like, okay, I can make a base and people running around it. And then I spent a week or so on the multiplayer and I got it to work between my laptop and the computer and just never got it to somebody else's computer, so still have never played it. But yet another something game. Yet another terrible looking game. Yes, they're all pretty ugly. I think, well, it's the ones that I have like a very simple art style. I think it actually looks okay. Like something like this, I think actually looks okay. But, like maybe that one? Llama Guts. Eh. Oh, this one. This one I think actually looks okay, because there's so little going on. I'm like, well, there's just very little going on. I like this one a lot. I think visually that one looks okay too. But have I made any game that looks like distinctly pretty? No. But I myself am not distinctly pretty, so I suppose it sort of fits. Yeah, those look nice. Yeah, but it's not that like, oh, this looks incredible. It's just like, yeah, this looks, you know, good enough. And it's like, is it black and white and isometric, where it's like, okay, that's harder to mess up, so. Yeah, I'm assuming trying to make my gnome in 3D is gonna look rough. It is not gonna look good for gnomes in 3D. Yes. Hopefully, we shall see. We'll see how far I get. We'll see how good it looks. I mean, I have done it once. I do have. That is my one banger TikTok. Was I think just inadvertently running into that gnomes versus knights. But there's my one attempt at a 3D gnome, which I think doesn't look too bad. I think it looks pretty good, but it's also just this very simple voxel style, and I wanted to push myself a little more. Hopefully, you'll make some friends that can help you in the art department. Yeah, you'd hope. It's been 10, 12 years of me pumping out ugly games, and nobody has taken pity on me yet. I've also just kind of, I've tried to do group projects a few times, and it always ends up with, like, meet a couple times and then never talk again. But, which is what I was afraid was gonna happen with me and my buddy. That he was like, oh, let's do a thing, and then, like, life stuff happened. And then it was like, oh, okay, I guess we're not doing it? And he's like, no, 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 we're doing it. Like, so I'm like, okay, if you wanna keep trying it, we can try it, so. But I think it's also me that once I abandon a project, I don't really come back to it. So, wonder how awful it would look if we did a subdivision surface modifier on the voxel gnome. I was curious about that too. I was kind of like, I wonder. I think I have a version with the arms down too, but actually, I think if I wanted to do Blender and then animate it and T-pose it and stuff. No, that's I'm fine with doing that as an experiment too. I have this gnome somewhere, right? I don't actually know about throwing a model into Blender, but I'm totally fine with. Okay, then I gotta go find where in the heck I have Magic of Voxel. I really need to put it somewhere that's a little easier to get at. One day. Gnome. Oh, I have Gnome and then Gnome T-pose. So I do have Gnome and Gnome T-pose. I don't know what happened to Gnome. I just have the T-pose version in Magic of Voxel. So is this selected? It was selected, and then I selected and I deleted. Aha! Figured that out at least. Okay, so if I do Gnome T-pose and I drag it into here. No. That was not anything. If I drag the object into... Okay, let's click the object and then do that. Ooh, okay, that's closer. I don't know what any of these presets are. It's because I was trying to add the material and the palette too. We're gonna go with default. Okay. So now can I add the material onto this? No, I keep trying to right click to move the camera. It's not how you do it. I think that's a Unity thing. So if I add this onto there. I added the palette. That is not where I wanted it. It is not how I wanted it, but okay. Yeah, I added it as an image. That's because it shows up, it's at a PNG here. It's like Unity knows how to interpret all this. But apparently the OBJ was the only thing that Blender knew how to interpret. Try importing file import. Okay, let's try that. So file import wave. It does say OBJ. Wavefront. Looks like it's .obj. Oh, hey. A wavefront. OBJ is a wavefront file. Wavefront OBJ. I did not know that. Didn't appear to do a whole lot. I didn't select anything. Okay, let's try that again. Do a wavefront object. Okay, so that's same thing, but it did have a... I'll do the material. That's a whole bunch of nothing. Can I select both? We shall try it. So I don't know if it's gonna pull in the it doesn't seem to see the image. It just seems to see the two objects here. Okay, so let's and now to the In this case, Akosia instead of Google. But whatever. Blender import obj. Top right, you can change the shading above options. Top right, you can change the shading above options. Viewport shading. I guess I'll just start clicking. Okay, there's the wireframe. And this is why those those cubes were just horribly optimized. There was just so many faces on it. Oh, it's gotta think real hard if I click those other ones. Oh, not the button to click. Oops, whoops, uh-oh. We're gonna Google some stuff while that thinks real hard. I could either watch that quick video or see if this has a... It's not a dangerous button normally. It seems to have been a pretty... This is my PC being my PC. I guess so. Yeah, somebody pointing out the PC specs last time, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that I have that just on my stream info. Okay, we're gonna give it a little bit just to see. We're gonna give it as long as it takes me to look at this. So wavefront OBJ. Okay, if there is a matching material, then its materials will be imported too. But what about the palette for it? Since that's how it separates. I can turn down the music a little bit. Can I send it to you, brothers? You won't use it for evil stuff? I mean, I think you can already pull it for the games that I've made. I think you can just pull the... Yeah, I don't know if you could pull the full model from Unity. I know you can pull some of the sprites and stuff from a compiled project, but... I kind of wanted to zip them before sending them. But... and I do have them zipped up already. I kind of thought I might. I was like, I put these places. So... if you would like to play around with... yes. Yes, pipe music. There you go. I've sent you some gnomes. Have fun. Have at it. Okay, this does not... potentially dangerous download. Well, it's all of, like, me has messed with it, so makes sense. Oh, I was like, wait a second, this looks like a funky... What did it... Oh, we just had to think real hard. So do I want to... So how long did it take to think through that, though? So if I click this... Aha, there's some lighting. Ooh, first test. Can I rotate the object? Yes, I can. Do I know how to rotate it along an axis by angles? Not entirely, but... I'm about to get gnomed and it's just warning you. I mean, yeah, technically. You've been gnomed. Get gnomed. Not a gnoblin and not a gnelf. Such a dumb meme. That's the funny thing. There's been gnome memes, like gnomes and knights and things, and I'm like, no, not my thing. I just like gnomes. Okay, so... shade auto smooth? this point, it's like, let's just start clicking some things. Shade smooth. That did not appear to do anything. How about a shade auto smooth? That is on the shading, that is not on the model. Okay, so modeling. This is a different menu entirely. So can I click a vert and mess with it? Okay, I've selected the vert and then I can, aha! Neat. I don't actually want to do that, but... Oh, and the eyeballs are, yeah, baked in on this model, aren't they? Subdivider modifier doesn't work because of the topology. Oh, that's a bummer. I was hoping for smooth. Just to take this, hit smooth. Wow, so there's really no way to like smooth it? Not that I would want to do that as like I said, I want to do this more high res version. It's the version that I would actually like to model out instead of this, but I figured it'd be fun to try to smooth this. Okay, wrench icon on the right. Aha. I should just like click all of these. Okay, wait, does it have a tooltip or something where it says, I guess it is popping up a tooltip. So add a modifier. Mesh cache. Generate a remesh. A skin. Triangulate volume to mesh. Deform. I was like, I have thrown this into, whatchamacallit, it's not animes. What's the thing that you could throw a model into and you can get whatever set of basic animations out of? I've done that before and it did not look good with this model. This model's too small. It is not person enough, so. Cloth, collision. Explode. If I click explode. So, I mean, is it like, does it throw all the vertices away from each other, or what exactly? But I will lose the colors. That's fine. This is literally just, let's screw around in Blender and try to understand it just a little bit, just to see. So try remesh, which was in here, or was it in the other? Not here. Okay, so here, remesh. I feel like I saw it go by at one point. A remesh modifier. Okay. A remesh. I did see it. Aha. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. Smooth. Absolutely a whole bunch of nothing because too smooth. But smooth. Okay, and then again. Can I just do it again? Smooth. Yes, one gnome-shaped blob, please. Okay, I don't know if I need to do it like this. But okay, and then if I undo it like so, does it actually undo it? It does. Aha. Take smooth shading. So remesh. Smooth shading. Oh, there we go. Okay. Smooth. So then if I mess with some of these. Aha. Yeah, okay, so this is the one I could mess with. The how smooth do you want it? There we go. Smooth. It's like it should smooth into a ball at some point, right? Nope. Cone. There we go. Essence of Gnome. Red cone. Okay, let's just undo that. Well, I'm having fun at least. Okay, how do I pan the camera? Move the view. Is there a key for that though? Control? That's neat, whatever that is. Shift. Okay, that's how you move the 3D cursor. You can go back to the middle. Okay. I guess if I just keep pressing buttons. That's quick favorites. I don't know what that is. Let's just keep... oh, that's hide the tools. Okay. Oh, I'm flashing something. That's whatever this thing is. I don't remember what this thing I had selected was, but... Okay, that's just all. Whoops. Okay, deselect all. Deselect it. So what is S then? Interesting. How have I gotten as far as I have without messing with Blender? This is probably why I've never been hired at an actual company for anything. Virtual rotation, local rotation. I guess I do Unity development for a job, but it's definitely not game development. In edit mode, press M and merge by distance. Has a lot of unconnected vertices that make it connected that way. So, in edit mode. Aha, okay, edit mode. And that's, it's not right click to spin the camera. I'll maybe one day figure that out. And then press M and merge by distance. By distance. Not sure if that actually... voxels are kind of... Oh, select all first. That makes sense. Okay, and then merge by distance. Still didn't seem to do a whole lot. Merge by distance. Oh, it removed a whole bunch of vertices. Huh. I was like, I didn't see it do a whole heck of a lot, but it seems like a very good thing to know. Because I know that was something they were complaining about with Garten to Banban, is that the characters are just like so many vertices. Now the subdivision surface should work. Okay, so let's deselect everybody. Okay, deselect. Do I need it in object mode? Ooh, sculpt mode. Okay, object mode, and then the subdivision surface, which was remeshing, or was that something else? Remesh is a better option because subdivision will round the boxes. Well, I mean, at this point, I'd rather see... I'd like to see both, just to understand. Okay, was this a... But subdivision surface. Was that another modifier? Subdivision surface. Aha. Yeah, there we go. That's also the thing I was expecting. Was this sort of smush. Okay, so then big number. Is that the high, oh. Always gotta really think about that. Okay, some of these, it's kind of dangerous to just kind of click a whole bunch. Oh, okay, so that's about as much as it can do, I guess. Do a simple one instead of a cat mole Clark. That doesn't do anything if I do that. Okay. So give me this algorithm instead. Smooth. It's a starting point if I wanted to do that, but I mean, some of this is kind of like a... Okay, actually, just out of curiosity, so how do I... If I say, okay, this smooth gnome is good enough for me, how do I export it? Just out of curiosity. So export as an OBJ. Or an FBX. I know FBX is also fairly common. So maybe FBX? I guess we'll try it just to see. My documents. Wait, there's a thing on one of my folders is like 3D models, right? Yeah, 3D objects. This PC 3D objects. Let's do, there we go, 3D objects. Smooth gnome. FBX, yeah, okay. I was gonna say FBX is also the thing I've seen a lot. I think it's just Magic of Voxels does the OBJ. Smooth. No, because some of this is also I'm like, oh, I could dump this on social media. Look, I'm messing with Blender for once. After, you know, 10, 12 years of game development. This is why I've committed so many crimes. I've never actually learned how to do anything properly. It's nice to have some amount of mentorship. Even just the random comment is helpful. Okay, so this takes a little bit. I was like, Magic of Voxel's a little faster. This takes a little bit, it seems. Don't need the lamp and camera, but you can deselect an object types. Okay, so is that under the export, or do I need to deselect them before I hit export? Aha, okay, object types. I guess just mesh then? I'm assuming this is a mesh. I don't see anything else that would be, Okay, so yes, overwrite smooth gnome. So now, out of curiosity, do I have a smooth gnome I can look at? Apparently I can't just open an FBX. I don't have anything to open an FBX. I can throw it into Unity, right? Or wait, can I import this? Just import it into Blender? I suppose I could throw it into Unity or something just to see as well, but did it do it? Okay, it's thinking. It is another one of those. It's gotta think a while if it wants to do that. Okay. Yeah, okay, so... Because it would be kind of neat to see if there was a good way to translate from, you know, here's these random things that I've made here. I guess that's pixel art, but... Yeah, there we go. It would be kind of neat to see if there was a way to translate from, here's this pirate ship, into 3D. Or like a smoother 3D. Okay, so there should be 2 gnomes then, right? Shift spacebar G. Wait, I gotta do all of those? Shift spacebar G. Shift spacebar G. Oh boy, what did I click? You can stop at any time. Is it the shift that I'm doing? Okay, I should have, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I should have 2 gnomes now. So just undo the import. You don't need the lamp and camera in the FBX, you can deselect them. 6 levels of subdivision adds lots of vertices, so Blender needed time to think. Just G works for moving. Oh, okay. So why is there another gnome? Oh, because it was doing the movement. Okay, so G. Okay, so escape. Delete. Okay, it should just be the one gnome. Yes, and then I control Z. Then I control Z. Okay. Oh, it had to think again. Okay, let's get rid of the very many vertices. So what have I learned so far? If I work backward, G for movement, shift for moving the 3D cursor. Adding modifiers seems to be useful. And then selecting everything and then hitting merge. Okay, no, not a right click. So select everything. I thought it was a right click. Okay, how did I do the merge again? It's the... wasn't that. Was it a... It's like, I think I saw that there was a message, but I'm like, okay, I don't want to cheat just yet. How did I do merge? Okay, I haven't looked at these. Wait, modeling? That's what it was. It was edit mode. Aha! It was in edit mode. Then right click. And then all. And then merge. Merge vertices. Aha! There we go. By distance. Aha! Okay, I remembered that as well. Okay. Moving... You can use X, Y, Z to move along an axis. Oh, so G? And then X, Y, Z? Okay, let's put it back into... No, object mode? So G. Okay, let's do select everybody. And then G. And then X. Aha! Okay, that's handy. Okay, wait, so if I do that, and then I do that. Oh, okay, so based on where it started, not based on where you end up moving it. So then escape. Okay, I'm learning it. And this is all seeming useful and, like, vaguely intuitive? Somewhat intuitive? Maybe? A little bit? It's not... There's a lot, but it's slowly. So then... Ah, I was kind of wondering about that. Yeah, because I was like, if I could just do, like, point smoothing. Okay, so let's undo. So then turn the strength up. Shift plus XYZ to move about the plane of the other 2 axes. Okay. That seems like some very helpful move around sort of stuff. Wait, so are these in order? Possibly? So you do your basic modeling, then you sculpt it and say, I'd like to smooth this out? No? You don't want to smooth? He just wants to move them? And then UV editing? Okay, because I'm also a little confused as to... Yeah, because here it's added the color. So I guess where is... Set under texture painting. Aha! It's kind of doing it by Large chunks? This might not have been the first thing to start with. Like, maybe I should have messed with default cube. Oh, hey, it's yeah, I've only barely messed with shaders too. That's the other thing I wanted to learn a bit more about. Because there's a lot of job requirements that are like, oh, have you messed with shaders? And the answer's like, I've made an outline shader for my sprites based on a Brackeys tutorial. That does not count for anything, but a mist pass. So, can I view it in a fancier setting, or is it just kind of this vague, smooth picture? Oh, okay, that's what it actually looks like. Is this also like do a render? I guess rendering? Okay, I know I need a rig for the model, which I don't have. Oh boy. Okay, this is an entirely different one. View. Is it not default is showing me something? Interesting. Not even sure what this one is. Geometry nodes. That's something else entirely. Okay, and I don't need to script the model. We're not, I'll leave that for Unity. Ruh-roh, did I remove the thing? I didn't mean to remove the color on it. There we go. I don't even know where to access that either. Okay, so I wasn't planning on messing with Blender just yet. So what I wanted to do was finish this. At least to a degree. Yeah, so this is not the greatest of all time. This is not the GOAT. I have no clue what I'm doing. And unfortunately, it shows. It's probably tilted too far back. I don't know. It's definitely better than the flat line that I had. So does that match up with this fairly well? Is there anything that's you need to obviously be smoothed out? Not particularly? Okay, and I can get rid of the rest of these because I already have a version that has that. I can add those pieces later. Okay, so do an export. Because I know I can also slap this into Blender. And then I can try dragging stuff around on that too. Yeah, it's the other thing I can post on social media. It's just because I want to have stuff on social media again. I've never... It just feels nice to continue to post updates of, hey, I'm doing things. So... Because I think the workflow is you do a front view, you do a side view, and then you drag the picture into Blender. And then you drag the vertices around to make that all match up. So Gnome. Gnomes. And this is the... There we go. The image. Did that not take? I thought you could just slap it in there, right? Is this too big? Might be too big of a picture. I did make it a little big, didn't I? Okay, so let's do, if it's a smaller image, is Blender gonna be happier then? That's the same thing. Blender. So then I slap this into here. No? You make it seem like you're adding something. If I add a different image, does that do anything? No? I added an image earlier. I added a palette accidentally, and now I don't know how to add an image. Okay, if I add it on top of the character? No. It's because I'm in layout? Okay, how about here? Shift A to choose image. In object mode. Okay. Well, because I'm just trying to import the... Okay, it was just because I was in the wrong mode. Reset? There's got to be a shortcut for resetting this to a certain position, right? Oh, I guess this is a good... Okay, so that was the size issue. So actually, maybe I do want the big resolution. Because I'm like, actually, this is a good... Because I do want my gnome to be this size at the end. Bump that up again. Yeah, ridiculous. I don't think that's really gonna be... Well, okay. This is, again, another test, just to see if I do a larger image in Blender. Okay, so now, also good to know, I need to be in object mode to add an image. And then... R. No. Right click and... reset to 0, 0, 0. There's got to be a way to snap to the center, right? Okay, higher resolution also did not seem to matter. Here. Okay, that is just the image that I added. Can I rename it? Yes, okay. So then this is the reference. Okay. So now I have a reference image. I'm going to orthographic mode and then import. Does it need to be in orthographic specifically? Again, one of those like, I don't even see where orthographic is even... Okay, that's object mode. Wait, is there different camera views? Like isometric and stuff? Because I know like here you can do the perspective or orthographic or... Let's see. User perspective. XYZ colors to the right, click them. Ah, okay. Okay, so that is very, same sort of idea. Okay, good to know. Below options, the small arrow to the left. Options, oh, this. I think that opens the panel with position and rotation where you can type in exact coordinates. Aha, okay. because the one I was trying to do is, I just want to reset the image to just the middle. Like, the same thing with the dome here. Just smack dab in the middle. Get rid of the rotation and stuff. So right click this. Yeah, because I'm like, I know I could go in here and manually just say, put you all at 0. And then get rid of the rotation, but that also seems clunky. Oh, and actually, I think I want it rotated 9. No, I want it rotated along the X. And actually, I think I want it rotated along the Z now. Yes, okay. There we go. So now that you're properly glitching out into the stomach of this other node. And then, okay, so now can I figure out scaling this? Scale. And then we do, okay, so not that. So we do shift. Aha. Or did I even need to do shift? Okay, so as long as I select that one, that'll scale. So now can I match this up with the size of this feller? Okay, so if I select you and just shove you off to the side here, and then we biggerfy you. I did, yeah, that is kind of what I was clicking on. I can see the mistake there. Okay, so maybe just slightly smaller. That's still moving. Shift spacebar S. I'm a little confused as to... Or is it just S? Oh, it's just S. Why does it say shift spacebar? I'm a little confused as to why. Okay, so then it was G. Yeah, okay. Okay, and I don't have to hold the button either. Okay, so that is vaguely the same size as that. Now, what I actually think I should have done was separate the two images. Okay, yeah, I have this. Oh, and I have that. Okay, I separated them last time. But I did not finish that one last time. Okay, so... Oh, that means that's fine. It just means this needs to be re-exported. Let's see, you're that. Okay, so instead of that image, so it should still be in the mode to add an image. Yes, okay, and then I want to add that. Okay, so now I can add both of them. Because now I can place them wherever. Okay, but the first thing, can I select both of them? There we go. So then I can do 0 out everything. There's gotta be a faster way to do this. I just don't know what the... That didn't... It's not zeroing out both of them. I wanted both of y'all, you dumb. That was clearly not how you multi-select. That's wild. It hits an hour, and then my legs are like, I'm tired. I'm like, how do you know what time it is? It's just exactly an hour. It's like, oh, tired time. Okay, I think I will sit. And then they yawn too. Wild how that happens. Okay, so now this can go away because it's not what I'm using. And then it was 90 on the X and 90 on the Z. And then I want this other one. Am I selecting it? 90 on the X? And the on the Z? I clicked off it. There we go. Okay. So now you can go up. Okay, let's do. So is that along the plane still? That is. Okay, so it still is along the plane. Good. Okay, so I click this, I hit G. So I drag it back over to there. I hit this one. I hit G. And drag it over to like here or something. Something like this. Okay, so then I wanted to scale, which was S. Aha, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. Okay, and then U. The other one, this one, S. Okay, and then G. Okay, let's just do that and then do S. There we go, okay. So it's about the right size. Okay, let's scooch U. So now, how do I sculpt from here? Oh, actually, wait. I can also rotate back along the Z, so I don't need that rotated. Aha, okay. So then we can do U, can actually just be at 0, 0, 0. Okay. And then U can be at 0, 0, 0. Aha! That is rotated the wrong way, but that's okay. So give me a 180. There we go. It's me! In 3D! I did it! Ta-da! Does that look anywhere near 3D? Okay, so now I add a cube and then sculpt from there. I don't entirely know. Made an optimized blade of grass. Yes. I am very much a garden gnome. I have become one with the garden. Okay, so now I'm going to add a cube. Maybe. Or a sphere and then just sculpt it, or let's see, so is there a cone? Because a cone would be a very good start for a gnome. Especially if I want to add like a separate hat too. Yeah, and then it's suddenly I'm like, oh yeah, it took me a while to just come up with different, just separating the pieces of pixel art for clothes and stuff. And I'm like, it's gonna be a lot for 3D. But always start with a cube. But I mean, it's a gnome, like a... I know it has other options for, Oh wait, okay, so this is... So let's... I again, let's name this so front reference. And then side reference. Reference front. I should really get in the habit of doing that, but Shift A was for adding more objects. Okay. Reference. Front. Referent. Oh, it's over. It's done. It's over. I can't type. It's been a little over an hour and it's all done. Side. Okay. And then you are voxel gnome. Gnome voxel. Voxel gnome? Gnome voxel. Okay. So now Shift A. Ha. A metaball. What's a metaball exactly? Cone! There is a cone! Monkey! The blender monkey! I gotta add the blender monkey. That's what I should start with. Blender monkey head. Such a weird looking monkey. How did that become the thing? Okay, so Shift A. A curve. A NURBS curve. Huh. I think I did go to bed a little later than I meant to. I've heard the word grease pencil many times, and I do not know what that means. What is a grease pencil of a monkey? The Suzanne grease pencil. It's kind of cool that the tools are labeled based on the right click to move. Huh. Is this somebody's 2D rendition of the 3D Blender monkey, or is this what the 3D Blender monkey was based off? I don't know. I don't know the order of these things. Also, how is this a grease pencil? Okay. An armature. Images I already added. Lights, camera. A force field. A Leonard Jones force field. Interesting. I have no clue. Oh, you can animate in Blender. I wonder if that's more for like animation stuff instead of modeling stuff. Okay, I gotta start with the cone. Oh wait, I got another idea. I got another gnome I can add. Let's see. Somehow I have my Paint 3D gnome. Somehow. So maybe here. Where is that gonna be? Well, actually, I should be able to go under Created Games and then do Gnomes and Gardens. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can add this gnome. So, Gnomes and Gardens. Because I don't remember. What? It's just scenes? That's not... Okay, here then? Assets. There we go. Models. Blank gnome FBX. So then... Yeah, just a basic import. Well, I clicked Shift A to add the thing. What was I supposed to be listening to? Always start with a cube? I haven't started on anything just yet. There we go. Okay, I'll start with a cube. I'm keeping the cone though. Okay, because also, how do I paint it red? But the U. So did it add object mode? I feel like object mode would be the place to add it. Root. Okay, you seem to have added it, meaning this can go away. Meaning this can go away. No, the whole thing. Delete the hierarchy. I lied. Okay, so what does that also? There we go. Okay, so this root. Are you just tiny? Are you just a microscopic gnome? So let's drag it to the side then. Okay, that is moving it. It's either massive or super tiny, is my guess. Or did the models not actually come through? No, there is a mesh. So if I click on it, it doesn't seem to snap me to it, so... Probably too small? Okay. Oh, control, so you can zoom. Okay, shift right click? No. Control right click. Tab. How do pan? How do I pan? Okay, so Alt does that. Now that it's 1 a.m. Yeah, feel free to go to bed. Thank you for the good luck. It's why I tried to stream a little earlier. I think I kind of... The shift... Oh, there we go. I just... Somehow I clicked control. I did the scroll click and then didn't do shift click. Looks like that would have made a lot of sense. Okay, so let's try... S for scale. Is that actually something? What did I just pull out of the void? It's not... Oh, it's upside down! It was that tiny and it's upside down. I am so confused. Huh? Okay, wait, so don't rotate it then. Why was it microscopic? Okay, so now I want to rotate it along the X by that much. Okay, no, the other way around. 270. Does it do... Actually, let's test that. Negative 90? Okay, so it does do the negative there too. Scale's negative? Oh. Okay, that's why the reverso. That makes sense. Okay, so do 5 and 5. Okay, 5 doesn't seem like a huge multiplication of scale, so... I guess the way I was just scrolling was... Why are the materials entirely different? Like, I don't think Paint 3D even has an ability to do different materials, rather. Okay, so then if I do 90, there we go. And then if I do another 90 this other way. Then I can do G to pull it back. So which plane is that along? I guess the plane of the camera there? Okay, so let's do more like 10. Or maybe like 8. Let's try 8 then. Okay, something like that. There we go. I got 3 of them even. I have no clue why the materials look so funky, but ooh, that's okay. Let's try A. So let's do this, right? Does that select all the models if I do that? What if I do A? That's just everybody. So if I do that though, and then I go to, I'm forgetting again. Edit mode. Modeling? Edit mode, where you go? Why are you blue and green and red? I don't recall this. Or maybe I do. Maybe that was supposed to be so that the shader could pick out the colors and switch out the colors on the gnome, and then it never happened. Edit mode, where you go? Uh-oh. I think I misclicked something. How do I get edit mode back? Oh, also, how do I save? So that it's save. Again, save it under 3D models, because I have that. Okay, where is that? This PC, 3D objects. 3D objects? No. Yes? Did you actually go to the C drive 3D objects? Well, I guess we'll see. This is gnome. No, gnomes. We'll just call it gnomes for now, I guess. We're gonna keep all of them. Oh, that was metal. Why so shiny? Why do I have a metal gnome? I'm not gonna complain about it. It's yet another gnome, but why is it metal? Okay, so window, edit mode. How did I destroy edit mode? Nothing is selected, maybe? I kept clicking on it. Well, and it was letting me just toggle between all the other modes earlier. I don't know where it went. I was like, I think I accidentally clicked something when I was just clicking something. And that something was, got rid of edit mode. Probably because I'm in the modeling tab. Well, I was trying the other tabs. I was trying to see if it was gonna let me do. Yeah, I was like, I think I selected something that got rid of the rest of my ability to select these. And I was like, I don't know what I fat fingered. Next to workspace? Okay, so no, that is... Okay, that's going along these tabs. Oh, save a screenshot. A new window. What kind of window is this, though? It seemed to have a lot of different windows. This is for painting an image. Maybe after you imported the abomination. Wait, it looks like a gnome, right? Well, look at that previous screenshot of the game. Those look like gnomes, right? Kind of, sort of, maybe just a little bit. Actually, do I have an ability to look at it in Paint 3D still? I don't know if you know this program that exists. But this is like my dumb self was like, oh look, there we go, cone, and then I could just click it and paint it red. That's why I did it. It was like, oh yeah, this makes sense to me. There we go. But it definitely does not let you do quality models. Yeah, that was the game that I tried to do the snowman that got pretty dinged for. Yeah, this was about as good as I could get out of Paint 3D. Was this? And this definitely got dinged on the visuals department. I thought it was a fun little game though. But okay, sidebar. Collection, world, scene, view layer, scene. Yeah, I know Blender is one of those programs that has just so much stuff that's been added to it over time. So I don't even know how I did that. Oh, there we go. So no sidebar. Asset shelf. What? What's an asset shelf? Oh, I keep seeing this change and thinking that's what's changing. That's not related. Viewer node? Broke it. I broke it. Soiled it. Soiled it. Okay, actually, just out of curiosity, so if I close it and reopen it, what is it open to? I'm assuming it opens to whatever I last... yes, save... Oh, save the image, yeah. Okay, so then, if I open Blender again, what do the settings look like? I would assume it saves off my settings, but I don't know. Recent, Gnome.blend. Yes, okay. Just kind of curious if a reset would let me go back to edit mode or not. So how hard is it to make this cone red? Texture paint? And oh wait, can I select the color off of this color palette? I guess I could add a new palette, Wait, did I import a color palette? Oh, that is color picker here. Where's the sample the color off of the image? Is that a thing? So why does it look purple? Wait, so is texture the color of the object or the material of the object? There's a lot of steps to Blender. That's why I was intimidated by this. Well, and I never did look up a tutorial for like how to do your first 3D model in Blender. Which would be good to look up, most likely, so. On the sidebar. Second from the bottom. Oh, for material editor. Okay. Versus texture editor. Okay, well, it had me in can create materials and assign them to different faces. Yeah, okay. Guess I should try that then. This looks like it might be a little more intensive of an option. At least this I know. Yeah, okay. This I can at least do that. I can steal the hex off of here. But in terms of doing it in Blender, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so... at least I could do that. Well, this is just a material. So... it really shouldn't be taking that long. I wouldn't assume for just a basic material that it would take that long either. But, maybe my computer old. Okay, so material 1, and then I assign it to the face or the... can I attach it to the cone? This was... oh, material. Material 1 is the one material I added. Is that a rendering thing then? Okay, rendering seems a little odd. Okay, so this cone does have this material, which has this base color, but it's showing up as purple because reasons that I don't know or understand. Sent your own abomination gnome on Discord. Wonderful. Get a whole collection. I just saw one glimpse of it. Well, it's got some AI generated gnome sort of vibe to it for sure. Well, it's. I was a little worried that I didn't have enough space for the legs and the arms to move, but it seems like that works okay. Wait, was this another one of those, like, can I... I could download it. It's one of those, like, I always want to show it on stream, but I don't want to show Discord. So... that is a wonderful abomination. It's so smooth and squashed. So squished. You gotta pose it in T. This is supposed to be difficult to rig. Well, I believe I sent this version over with the T pose. So, oh, this. You're also saying this might be hard to rig. Okay, yeah, so that's a good, that's, do I have a T-pose version? I have a lot of gnomes. And at least the voxel one I did T-posed. I don't know if I have a pixel one T-posed. Yeah, there's so many emotes. Yeah, lots of faces and emotes and stuff. I used these for YouTube videos for a bit, but I'm like, now that I have the Vtuber model that seems to be speaking a little more to people, that I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll probably stick with that. Did I never do a T-pose on him for dominance? No? Hands and arms are quite basic. You could do it without a reference. I would assume so, but it's also I think it's also just a nice to have to just modify this pixel art a little bit to do a proper like. Actually, let's save that as. Oh, because I got rid of all those images. It's like so Gnome. What is it? Okay, how about 3D reference? Okay, reference 3D. There we go. Okay, so then if I hack off the arms. Oh, this doesn't have the separated beard though. Let's see, now you gave me an excuse to mess with pixel art instead of the Blender, which is intimidating. So. Oh yeah, I guess I'll have to figure out some kind of mouth stuff at some point too. But it is funny that that's what I have, is just default angry and then attempting to talk Muppet style. Which I'm sort of tempted to keep too. Just to make the beard and the mouth and just have it Muppet style. Okay, so is the beard not separated here? Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I have all the parts separated. I thought I separated out the layers a little better than just doing all these different parts. Apparently I just did all these different parts. So maybe this wasn't the one to look at either. I thought I had a version with the beard separated from the body. Maybe high res now? Yeah, I was a little bummed that, well, I think I would just have to pay for the, VTube Studio. Pay for if I wanted to add more. Because I did want to have, like, if I wanted to get rid of the hat, or, you know, do the bald version, or whatever else. So, speaking of, can I find that? Because that might be a better base to work off of. So, it's only 7:30. I'm like, I'm done. This is too much, too hard. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not the icon either. No, okay, it's not that either. It's not this, is it? I was like, there's a lot of these that I named, and then I just added a bunch of other stuff to it. Beardless anime gnome is just so horrifying to me. I kind of wanted to attempt a anime version at some point too. Just because it's... Okay, this is more parts and pieces. Okay, there we go. That's the... So maybe maybe there's this Gnome anime one. Because I have no ability to properly label things. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. It was just this. See if I could take this and T-pose. Yeah, okay, so this is the one that's separated into. The beard looks off. It feels like it's a... Oh, the hat is definitely different. Shoot. So did I make enough changes that the... Okay, no. It might be the same. I'm just... The hat's definitely different. I fixed up the hat. For sure. No, I ran out of the beard, too. So this is an old version. Okay, but at any rate, it has the body is separated. So this, I think I could work off of for doing a T-pose version. Okay, but do I also have a... Okay, let's just keep seeing how many gnomes I have. How many different versions that I have. This parts clone, maybe? Was this properly, looping? Oh, it hasn't even hit the bottom, that's why. Okay, so is this got a T-pose? Oh, there we go, I got this version. Oh, this is the one that I did the different outfits. Yeah, I did the sleepy outfit and stuff, because I was trying to do the, yeah, and I did the anime hair on top of the character, too. Yeah, there we go, that's the one that I did without the nose. To go full anime. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, this is the one. That's the one I can work off of. And is this separated out? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's the parts that I thought I had. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, is that... Yeah, okay, at least this neckline is changed. So, maybe I do need to work off of this one specifically. Yeah, okay, so this is what I based the Vtuber model off of. So then I would need to T-pose this. Okay, wait, didn't I save off that? Dadgummit. Okay. This is why all of my stuff is not polished. Because polish takes so long to like actually make something look good. It's just so much longer than making it look like something. Where'd it go? Gnome reference 3D. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so. Okay, I do have a lot of layers that I'm not using for anything. Okay, that's not anything. That's not anything. Okay, and that was that base character that I don't really need to worry about at this point, so... Now, I can do this. I can grab you. Okay, I don't need to pull over the orange just yet, but... That's Gnome Spin V2. Excuse me, you're not supposed to be Gnome Spin V2, you're... What do you mean? You were properly labeled as... In other words... What the hell? Fuck you! Gnome reference 3D is popping up as Gnome Spin V2. Why you do this? Because this thing's old AF, that's why. Because this is not the program I should be using. I should be using a sprite because I have it. But am dumb. No, wait. I gotta... When I say it, I gotta pop it up. Am dumb. I guess I could do a version of that, yeah. Why did it let me do that? Wouldn't it complain that I have another version of this saved somewhere? Gnome reference 3D. And you're letting me save it like this just fine. Yes, there we go. Something like that. Okay, so now, instead of this, give me this. We're gonna do this. I want this to be kind of the reference model. And then I can do this. No? Why did I pick where I picked it? Oh, because this has all of the extra parts and stuff. Okay, so no, that is where I want the body to be. Okay, so actually that should have gone on a different layer. Like I said, not that I need to keep this around, but I think I kind of want to just to say that's the skeleton to it. There we go. That layer, this thing. That's what I'm getting rid of. Okay. So now there's the body. Then I can add the clothes. And like that. Yeah, okay, that's what I was a little afraid of. But as long as I keep that other thing as a reference, then I should be okay. So then that one's a bunch of nothing. Oh, I guess it's the skull on the pajamas. Interesting. Back to... No. This one. The top one. There we go. This. Okay, and actually... No. This there. This. There. 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 Jeepers. Okay, now you. I actually want you way the heck down here. Oh, no. That does need to be 0. Aha, okay. Yeah, because I want this to just be a reference for now. Then all the other pieces can get layered on, and then I can move around each individual. Yeah, then I can have all sorts of layers for all sorts of shenanigans. Whatever things I want to modify, I can modify. This, there we go. Oh, this one does not fit this nicely. Can I please see it? Okay, so that lines up with the beard. There we go. Okay, so that's the hair. And then... Yeah, because this is also something I should probably do for the side view as well. Maybe? I don't know. There's a hat. Why is it always sideways? Why is it always slightly off? Yeah, right at the top of the ears, right? Yeah, right at the top of the ears. Hair? You're off by a pixel, aren't you? How did this happen? Who authorized this? Okay, so then the face, is that its own like separate set of pieces, or is it just... No, okay, so that's fine, that's good, that's dandy. Okay, so now I can do a proper like T-pose. So now I have all these pieces I can play with. Yeah, okay, so now I can safely play with all these pieces. And actually, I think I will keep this like this and just do another layer because I am scared of having... I want to make sure I still have stuff to come back to. Okay, do I have the small version to just T-pose? Because that's also... That could give me a good skeleton of where the arm should be. Just give me like Gnome spin then. Okay. No. This first. Open a new one, then import. Okay, 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 okay. The idle one? What the heck? I thought I had the thingamabob. What the? So I was like, I love the most obnoxious music. Okay, so give me Gnome spin. I lied. Gnome spin will give me the face first version. So Gnome spin V2? No, Gnome spin. Give me Gnome spin. There. And then that gives me this face first version. And then I can take this and I'm gonna just take this and put this down as some kind of skeleton here. So do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. Can I blow this up 4 times its size? That's actually what I want, kinda. Well, no, it's just less pixels to worry about. I just want to make sure that I have the shoulder correct. That's really what it is. And I don't know if I'll have the... Well, I know the arm is 4 pixels tall. So I'm like, that's... Okay, 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 okay. Well, and then I can count the pixels here, so it's just something like that. And then... like that. Oh yeah, and then tomorrow I might actually work on doing a YouTube video. I haven't done that in over 3 years, I think. It's been quite a while since I've done a YouTube video. And I'm like, no, that'll be good to actually like capitalize on the like, hey, I did the Pirate Software Jam. Come check out my dumb nonsense. Okay, so are these arms too long? Well, this has been a very good test as to how well does I do just the regular content of just game dev and art. Does that still interest people? And the answer seems to be no. It's really just if you're playing somebody's jam game. That's interesting. But otherwise... Okay, so that seemed a little long. I mean, the wingspan should be a little long for doing like a full T-pose though, right? Oh. I don't need the dunce on my head anymore. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. At some point I should do the dunce on the... Or I guess I should... Well, at some point I should probably commission a model too. Just to have a proper, like, character model. And then I definitely want to add dunce. So that I can have permanent dunce cap whenever I has the dumb. Or don't see when somebody tells me exactly the thing to do. Hey, I just want to do some straightforward gaming, man. This World of Goo. I want to do some World of Goo and World of Goo 2. Okay. Can I blow this up, though? That's really what it is. So that is that. Yeah, okay, so this is the second base layer. Okay, so now how do I determine if it's enough or not enough? Or, you know, I could just wing it. I could just determine whether it's enough or not enough. Okay, so... How thick is the arm, though? Well, it should be 4 times the size of whatever the little mini gnome is. That's the thing. So 16 pixels, obviously. Oh, okay, that's right. I was like, that seems off, but no, that's right. And then in terms of how far out from the edge of the character, the answer is I'll just kind of determine it. I'm not gonna, it's not gonna be precise here. So... Oh, whoops. Also this. Also this. Yeah, okay, and then I can just kind of say whether it's too much or not enough. Because I still need the actual, like, hand part here. Is that really what I did for the hand? I guess it is just that. How is this my typing speed? Well, you've seen the speed at which I can comprehend things, so... and I tend to be a look at my hands when I type. I know it's not good, it doesn't help me. But I tend to look at my hands when I type, so... It's probably not great. I've never tested it, or at least it's been a whole heck of a long time since I have. I got me, like, a fancy computer, so... see, typing speed test. We'll do it live. Never be able to play your typing game. Let's see. I don't have to look at my hands. I just tend to. Yeah, sure. 1 minute test. Dark mode, medium test. Give it to me. Let's see what it says. Do I have to do the caps? It's not very fast. It's not good. I thought a minute was not all that long. I was like, a minute's not bad. Safe to do otherwise. Holy god balls. This is, yeah, that's... I typed it, you dumb. Okay, how... ever. That... absolutely awful. Okay, if I look at my hands... Can't even beat a single level of the game with that speed. The typing games audience is pretty small. Yeah, and that's like, I did a balance game, and that also did not do great. 26 words per minute? That seems awful. Okay, so if I do the... I can't look at my hands and type, though. Average type is just 36. Yeah, okay, so... Give me a retake, and then if I look at my hands, like I typically do... Let's get rid of the mic. God. Is it better? Please tell me it's better. Yay! I warmed up a little bit. It was slightly better. So what if I just do it with speed and not worry about the typos? Because I was trying to go for accuracy there. I'm still below average. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it again. I'm too sucked in there. I gotta get better at this. It's just... so sad. Ring. We're gonna just power through this. To have real. I had it, and then I goofed it. Real facts. Fair model. It's not happening. Okay, lots of typos doesn't work either. However. Okay, the typos are not helping. Nope, I give up. I'm below average on typing. I bad. Typos didn't help me, so... 77 and your native English? Why does the voice go far away? I'm pushing the mic out of the way so that I can see my keyboard a little better. Just so. Yeah, no, I was pushing the mic out of the way so I could attempt it. This seems kind of pitiful. I don't know how I've gotten so far in life. I don't know. Bamboo. I need to get one of those cover up the keyboard things. It's like I have good spots and then it just falls apart at some points. Still below average. I think it's still 34. 33. Okay, I got a little worse. My best is slightly below average. Yeah, okay, you're not even native English, and that's
Yeah, the typing is extreme on that one. Alright, let's get what we got.
Well, you gotta have an easy mode, right?
Yeah.
You gotta ramp up the difficulty so that plebs like me can play the game a little bit and get better at typing.
But we're gonna keep climbing up.
One easy mode, but it's boring? Well. Well, and I guess that is one thing, because if you're looking at the average typist is 36. So, I'm only slightly below average. If you're saying that I'm just a complete noob / pleb, I'm only barely okay, I am below average, but still, my performance was close to average. So, but I understand for a typing game that. Yeah, I think I would have a hard time with this. Oh, I think I did speed up the. Okay, so if I watch it at normal speed, could I attempt this? Okay, no. Okay, I did enough typing stuff. I am subpar in every way. As they say, Vtubers are not known for being smart, so I'm only adding to the stereotype. Okay, I always wonder how people type things so fast, and I'm just a skill issue. Just bad at life, the universe, and everything. So, also remember I'm tired. Yeah, somewhat, but I don't think that was that pitiful of a. I think if I were not tired, the average would go up to exactly average. I think it would be slightly better by a couple, just a little bit. It's making me think of like driving and stuff too, where it's like everybody thinks they're above average drivers, and I'm like, nope, I know I'm an average driver. Well, and by that, I'm also like scared to drive. I do not like driving. Driving is not my thing. Can probably get closer to 90 words per minute. Holy balls, I need to practice. Like, at least get to average, if not above average. Is there a good way to practice typing? That just seems like a good skill to have in life, so. I got a fancy keyboard, too. Let's see, wait, improve typing skill? Maybe that's what I should look up. Well, see, you also know, like, another language and everything, too, and I'm like, how do people do all of these things? Like, I've attempted to learn a little Espanol, but soy estúpido. It was just a little bit of Spanish in high school, and that was about it. And then I try to pick up Japanese, and it gives me, like, here's a word or two. Like the toucan thing. It's like, oh yeah, you want to remember a word or two? And I'm like, that's not sentences. That's not actually comprehending a language. So. And this is why I've never gotten hired for anything. I'm just incompetent in every way. And yet I'm over 30. It's not, I don't know if it's gonna get any better. I've hit my peak and my peak's pretty damn small. Oh god. I was born premature. That's my excuse. Okay, we're gonna leave this for future self to look at. It's like my art skills are terrible, my game dev skills are terrible, my typing skills are terrible. I can maybe speak a little bit. I like to think I'm funny. There's gotta be some reason for somebody to stick around, right? You'd hope. I could put that down as a catchphrase too. You'd hope. No, that's also why I stream, is also because it's fun to go on tangents that I never would have otherwise gone on and realize I should work on my typing skills. My ability to type is absolutely terrible. Well, it's like my mom quizzes me at like, oh, like, how much is the price of milk at the grocery store? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, that's probably something I should know. I should know a little more about the economy and stuff too. And I don't. My brain is full of games, and that's it. I have a pretty good knowledge of games that are out there. I feel like I could play. I could do pretty good at guess the game. Like if I pull up guess the game, I could do fairly good at that. I already guessed this one for today on a different computer, and I know what this is. I already saw it, and I don't remember what it is. This is just a memory thing. This is just, do you remember the game that you guessed earlier today? And the answer is no. I am incompetent in every way. And then I went and worked out. I worked out for 30 weeks in a row, and all I got to show for it is a massive kidney stone. I tried to improve myself one time. I actually tried to, like, work out and maybe think about getting a little buff, and all I got out of it was just, here's a massive kidney stone. Here's some large healthcare costs because America sucks. Improve your memory by playing Boritro. I actually don't think my memory's all that bad. I think you were saying that people were doing worse with Boritro, so I think my short-term and long-term... I could play Brain Age. There's that old DS game that, wasn't doing too bad with. It's just because I did this earlier today that I'm like, I should know what this is. Bomberman. Bomberman. Wait. Bomberman. Generation, right? Hey, there we go. I do remember it. Ah! My memory's not that bad. That's one thing I got. A little bit. This is memory. And then I'll be sad when it's gone. Which at the rate I'm going... Why did it... Oh, that's share results. No. Play previous days. That's what I wanted. Okay, do I remember this one? I don't remember this one either. I know I've been playing it pretty regularly and not on this computer. And I don't remember what this one is either. I did pull Bomberman Generations out of my brain. A little bit there, but... Some people really like the typing game, but decided not to make a full version because the audience is stupidly narrow. Yeah, Too much work for a low chance of return. Well, how much do you think it would be to polish it up? Like, how much work do you think it would be to fully polish it? Because, I mean, this looks pretty... Like, this looks like a game. This looks like a... Easy mode is not as fun because you're really skipping words. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's just not a lot for typing games, unfortunately. Even though, because I've seen some of those language games, like, learn Japanese and stuff, and I don't know how well those do either. This needs to turn off. Made it 9 days for Jam. Well, because that's the thing, because I did the 2 weeks of working on this Jam game, and I was like, well, how much would it take me to actually, like, polish it up and put it out there? I'm like, yeah, probably a bit. That's always the bummer. Yeah, because this was, like, I think a couple months, and this is one of the more, like, polished things, so... In a month, you could get a state for early access. Well, do you actually have stuff on, like, Steam? Because that's my holy grail. I've never gotten to the point of putting something on Steam. And I think that would be huge. I think there's a... Oh, okay, on Google Play. Looks like you got something on Google Play. Yeah, okay. One thing years ago, but then spent so much time in the mobile industry. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting into mobile just to have something, but not available anymore. I mean, it looks cute. As in, like, it was a live service that was too hard to keep a hold of, or was it just a license that you don't have anymore or something? Oh, I guess I could just watch the trailer here, too. Okay, so are the arms too long? Long enough? Oh, the sleeve matches up with the hand. So then if I look at... Yeah, that's why I like pixels, is because I'm like, I'm just not good with the stuff that's not precision. Because I'm not good with anything, but... Okay, they're slightly shorter than the other ones, but that's okay, that's fine. I have to maintain it for new operating systems and not doing that so they get removed from the store. Okay, that makes sense. You got me curious, because the one game that I put on a store, I'm kind of doubting that that is also still around. Because that was all the way back in... Yeah, it was 2014 even. The one game that I actually put out on a store. It still says there's customer ratings, though. Yeah, all I had was my Kindle here, so that's why it was on a Amazon device. But yeah, the reviews are just like, bad game. I don't know how to do the balance game stuff. It's like, oh, okay. Lesson learned. Don't do balance game. So... My balance isn't too bad. Like, I think this is fairly good on balance there, but... Hit in-app purchases and stuff. I tried to do in-app purchases, but it just never functioned. So... Yeah, I think my balance is pretty good. I think my memory's not too bad, and I think my balance isn't too bad. But my typing skill is, as you saw, below average. Or right around average. Okay, it's only 8 o'clock. I started early, didn't I? I'm like zoned out for sure. I'm like all ready for... Is it sleepy time? Is it time to do something else time? Can I balance games though? Obviously you've seen my game jam output. Not really. Well, I don't know. I was like, people have told me that the games I've made are playable and stuff, so... What's not a game? Stop saying which one's a game? Oh, my simulation that I made? It's a game! There is a way that you can lose, and there is a way that you can win. My game jam output entirely? Or, they're all games that you can technically win and lose. A lot of them are a lot closer to toys, but... Well, and there's fun. Oh, that's true. Wait, that's 35 things on itch.io. Not to mention my old... Yeah, this stuff. Yeah, this one. This one's just literally straight up a virtual toy. Oh, I do have it on itch.io. No, I don't. I do have it on Game Jolt? I have it on Game Jolt, okay. I couldn't get a state where I could balance the simulation, I just kept adding potions. Yeah. Well, it's the level generation. It's because I think I needed to overhaul the level generation that I kind of gave up and was like, I'll just do the fun part instead of make the game good. And I there was a few people that said that the potion should not last forever, and I kind of agreed with that, but I just didn't make it in time for the end of the jam. I get close to the end of a jam and I get into the doldrums of like, oh wait, it's another bad game, and then I just stop putting in effort. Basically just give up at that point. So probably a bad habit, but that's all I'm full of. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to do better. It's just a slow process for me. I am a slow person. I like to say methodical, but probably just code word for dumb. I has the dumb, and it is terminal. Stop putting in effort, do potions instead. Could change it into a game where you're using different potions on different test subjects. Could. Like, I still like the immersive sim idea, but, and I don't know that I'll mess with it. Like I said, I think it's I want to go play some other actual immersive sims before I would come back to it, if I come back to it. But most projects I say, oh, that was a fun little jam thing, and then don't come back to it. A lot of them it's because it's like a specific jam theme that I'm like, I'm not super keen on sticking around with that, I think. So this is another one of like, is this anything? It's like, does that look accurate for... Oh, whoops, I meant to... Wait. Control Z, no, Control Y. And copy this. No. Copy the whole thing. And then undo the whole thing. Or rather put it on. I guess this layer. That layer. I already goofed some stuff. BRB. Yeah, I guess it is only 8:15. I was kind of thinking of calling it quits here too, where I'm like, I'm zoned out for sure. I don't know what I'm doing. It's time for another ballad show run. Call it quits and give up and say, yep, nope, I'm not cut out to do anything, really. Sort of defeatist, but yeah, okay, so oh wait, it was before I do this, I wanted to go back to wherever this was. Oh, wait. Okay, so undo it. Yeah, so undo this. Right? Yeah, there. Undo that. Put the arm back down. Okay, and then go back up to that and do that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so not a great T-pose, but a T-pose of some kind. T-pose on him for dominance. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna worry about the different, Okay, so now we do... Oh, yeah, you know, again, like that. Selected frame export. Okay. So this is Gnome reference. 3D. Yeah, sure. And then you... That's what hurts. To know that I'm incompetent at most everything, and yet I still want to keep going forward with making games and doing stuff. There's edit mode. How did I get edit mode back? How did I get this back? It came back. How did I do that? Why did it disappear and why did it come back? Okay, so reference front. So instead, give me the T-pose version. Gnomes. Good picture. This is gonna be painful. Like all of it is. It's all painful. Existence is painful. Anyone who says otherwise is selling you something. You. The name. There we go. Okay. Front reference. No, reference. Front. Yeah, I was feeling pretty incompetent at work, too. It's like, oh, let's mess with get. Oh, whoops. I don't know how to mess with get. For a project I don't really care about anyway. Wonderful. Oh, it... Wait, huh? Oh, because I had an image selected? Is that what was causing the issue? Layout? There's the transform. Okay, layout. Okay, I want to go back to my gnome slice. Because it takes a little while for it to move around there. I never paid attention to what I was selecting. Well, it didn't look super obvious for, like, what I had selected. But also good to know that it was, I just had something. I had an image selected, which is why it was not letting me do other stuff. Okay. And then you. Let's see if this makes any sense. Yeah, see, somebody was saying, hey, we could get all the way up to animating. I was like, I didn't even get up to putting a cube on the screen. But there was other distractions too, so. And then a 180. There we go. I got my T-posing gnome slice. Okay, let's do screenshot of some kind. There we go, shift, yeah, because it's one of those things of like I'm trying to be less dumb, yet I'm like I'm over 30. I think I'm locked in. This is the life I'm going to lead. I mean, there's ways you can make changes and stuff, but okay, wait, I gotta. Okay, something like that, maybe. Okay, just do a screenshot. First time in Blender. Try to do a thing. Okay, rendering didn't. So it was modeling. Something will bring the color back to this one, right? Or no? Did I already select that one? Even 8:30. Why am I yawning like I'm so tired? Because I didn't sleep enough. That's why. Because I went to bed a little too late yesterday. Meaning I should just go. If I'm yawning like this at 8:30, that means go to bed. That's what it means. Okay, save this. Whatever nonsense this was. I took a screenshot. Whatever. Okay, save it. And go to bed. Okay, so now at least I have this as well. I have my 3D reference as well. And whatever else. Okay. So now I can close that or whatever. And then resist the urge to play Balatro. But go to bed too, have a headache. Well, especially if you're staying up late and stuff. Probably interacting with me and my dumb. I do have a lot of dumb. I hope it's not contagious. But well, and I know I shouldn't be that self-deprecating too, because then it just becomes an excuse. When I say I am dumb, then it means I put no effort into becoming better. Which I should put an effort to be less dumb. Okay. I want to play some Balatro. I am not going to. I'm gonna go to bed. I clearly need to go to bed. So, it's been fun. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck. Bye.